And we got a lot of time. Baby, can put it right. Get in the water shower, yeah. Oh, baby, I need to know what your size. I to track the fight. Baby, don't throw no curves. Hope I'm going wide. We could just start a team. We could throw the five. I don't play with my pen. Baby, what they right, yeah, yeah. Whoa, can't help but be sexual. Tell me it's schedule. I got a lot of new tricks for you, baby. Just saying I'm flexible.
Hey you guys, just doing a quick check-in with y'all. As y'all saw in the last couple of clips, I am at work at the new job that I got, and I just finished doing all the treatments. We also had a lot of bronchial hygiene therapy that we did do, as far as CPT, Easy Pap, and acapella. And a lot of you guys probably are just starting to talk about those, because we did learn that in our first semester when we went through all of that stuff. So right now what I'm doing is just chilling in the respiratory equipment room right now to just check the work list and make sure there's nothing else that popped up. And I also have my Kettering stuff too, so I'm going to look over that after doing a lot of practice questions yesterday and last night. So right now I'm keeping my fingers crossed that today just goes so smoothly, and I'm really excited that we did decide to take on the student position, because the therapists that we have, when they get loaded with so much of the invasive procedures like putting in A-lines and everything like that, they are very appreciative to have us, because then they don't have to worry about being late on their treatments. So right now I'm just going to continue checking the work list, making sure it's nothing that's due, and trying to help out the therapists that I'm with today as much as I can. And I've been on this floor quite a bit, so I'm very comfortable with being on my own. So anything that I can learn, I try to stay behind and allow her to show me and take pictures of machines that are new to me that I've never worked with, and making sure I don't have to ask again as far as how to put it together, how does it work, and everything like that, since I'm comfortable. And also I wanted to show y'all, I got my, like I showed y'all in the video, I got my little respiratory care week backpack. This is like the perfect size, because I've been wanting to get like a little fanny pack or something to wear, so that way I can put my personal stuff in there, where I don't have to keep walking to the department to get my personal stuff. I can just put it in my little backpack and not have my pockets all filled up with everything. So this was like the perfect size for everything. So like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and keep checking my work list and going over a few things, and then I will keep you guys posted throughout the day, and hopefully I'll have this up by the end of the week or maybe next week, because it's been very busy. So again, I will check in with you guys a little bit later on. Hey you guys, just wanted to update you guys on my day. As you can see, I'm in my car. I'm getting ready to go home. I'm just getting off. I got off a little bit later than I intended to, but normally I like to make sure there's nothing else that needs to be done before I actually get off, to try to help the therapist that I'm precepting with. So that's one of the big reasons why I like to stay a little bit past the time that I actually decide to stay. I just wanted to let y'all know how my day went. It was really busy, but it really wasn't that bad busy. Like, we didn't have any type of craziness going on like we normally do throughout the day. And with me actually being on the cardiac floor, I'm starting to like it a lot more. But the only thing about it is that when it does get busy, it does get busy. The preceptor I had today was the same preceptor I had last time, so we pretty much know how each other do as far as our work ethic. We get everything done really well and very quickly and swiftly, so that was a big thing that I did like. Other than that, nothing really huge took place. Everything was going the way it needed to go, and I didn't do anything too different today. Just pulled from an A-line. I've done that a couple of times. Did a few CPTs, Easy Paps, and what else did I do? Flutter valve. I did some of that, and just basically all throughout the course of the day, you're looking for weaning parameters with a patient that's doing pretty good. I think we didn't even have no ventilators today. Like, no ventilators. We didn't have no BiPAPs. I didn't have any BiPAPs. I'm not sure about the other therapists who had the other side of the floor, but we didn't have any BiPAPs. The only thing I had that was really past a regular nasal cannula was a Vapotherm. That was the only thing that was a little bit higher than a regular nasal cannula. But other than that, we didn't have nothing too big. I mean, we had a really good day today. Like last week was good too, but it was just busy. But today was kind of like it was steady and it was good. So I can't complain about that. It is still respiratory care week, so we did get like a caterer that came during lunchtime to just pretty much treat us to lunch. I brought my own stuff because again, I'm vegan, so a lot of people don't know what to get because every vegan does not eat salad. So I try my best not to make a big deal about anybody getting me anything. I'll just bring my own food. But other than that, it's been a really good week. Last night I studied till almost 12 o'clock and then I got ready for bed, and I probably didn't even get really good set. I didn't really get settled in the bed until a good 1:30 in the morning. So with that being said, I did wake up a little bit on the dry side. So when I did come to work, I did stop by Starbucks and got me some coffee with an espresso shot. So that kind of compensated for what I didn't have this morning. And then I want to say after I had my coffee, I was pretty much on the go. So that kind of made me get through rounds really well, and then I didn't have to worry about nobody really like getting on my nerves today. As far as, you know, you got some preceptors that are on your back if they don't know you, but luckily with us doing clinicals here for so long, everybody has taken a liking to us and pretty much knows us, so they know how we work. They know they don't have to worry about us not knowing how to do much of anything. So everything we have been doing has been based on what they are comfortable with us doing since clinicals. So that's been a great thing today. And then also getting kind of more familiar with the doctors, so that's another thing. And then we haven't got to the point where we can start messaging the doctor to make changes, but if we are with our preceptor that is pretty much our backup therapist, we can suggest something to them. If we've noticed something about patients that we have had with the split of the sheets, then they will look at them and be like, yeah, I agree, and then they can message the doctor and do all of that. I think once we get out of our actual student role and we get our temporary licenses, we will be looked at as actual respiratory therapists officially, and then we'll be able to do a whole lot more, like work ICU, message the doctors, and do all types of stuff. And also I was able to actually help and assist in my first TEE by myself, along with the other young lady that's also a student as well. So I was able to stay at the head of the bed. Whatever the doctor needed me to do as far as suctioning, I was able to do that. And after that, it went pretty much went really good after that, and we restocked, put some vents together that did need to be calibrated. And I think after that, we just kind of had some downtime where we kind of went through some stuff for catering, and then we went to make sure that if there was any other things we need to do as restocking or anything like that, we were able to do. So today was pretty good and steady, and it was totally worth everything that we needed to do. So like I said, I'm in the parking lot. I wanted to get on here and vlog a little bit because my feet were killing me, because sometimes even though you can have comfortable shoes on, standing up for hours at a time can kind of wear you out still. So I like to sit in my car after getting off for a little bit. So since I've been sitting for a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and go home, and I will catch up with you guys, if not later on tonight, maybe tomorrow, because tomorrow me and my classmate is going to the fair. They just opened up the fair yesterday, so we're wanting to have a little big kid grown-up time where we can kind of go have some fun and just kind of get like some downtime to relax and kind of get all this catering stuff off our mind, because the stress of the exit exam and the fact that we have to take 2 boards right afterwards is kind of like, you know, it's been scrambling our brain a little bit, but it's more so just focusing on the exit exam itself and just all this information that we're having to know in order to utilize that towards the questions that's going to be asked on our exit exam. That's going to kind of duplicate what the boards will actually look like. So again, I will catch you guys up, if not tonight, tomorrow. And I hope you guys have been enjoying my material, and I hope you guys' day have been going well. I also like to let you guys know, if you guys have any exams that you're not doing too well on and you still have time, please do not let that discourage you, because again, I wasn't always an A student, but as I've gotten more experienced in the medical field just by working at bedside, sometimes that can be the biggest thing that can help you. So if you're a CNA or a lab tech or anybody that has 100% encounters with patients, you work at bedside and everything, that can be a huge advantage for you in programs that you're looking to, like nursing, anything medical. So just keep your head up, stay in the game, and don't think just because you're not doing too well right now, where you do have time to get better, that you can't get better. So even if you come through with like B's or C's for the first semester, don't look at that as a failure, because you still passed to make it to the next semester, and you can always make up for that. So that's why I just like to put in some inspiration into these vlogs, because I know I have been needing to pep talk myself and get support from my friends and family about keeping my head up in certain situations way before I got into this program. So just keep staying ahead of the game and just keep staying prayed up and everything, and it will work out in your favor, because again, everyone else's speed is not your speed. Everyone has to work within their own lane and have to understand that your time is coming, the success is coming through, and God is going to open that door for you when it's time. So I will check in with you guys the next time I can, and again, it's going to come together like it should.
Fantasizing, you got a lot of time. Maybe you can go to bed, get a little body shower, yeah. Baby, I need to know more. You're exciting, boy, come find me. Your eyes hurt me, girl, come ride me. Fuck that feeling, no dust fighting. Could he try? Most likely, trying to see if you can handle the sex.